What restaurant did you think was super fancy until you realized it was a chain restaurant? When I was a kid, my parents took me to Red Lobster for my birthday. I thought it was the fanciest place ever. I remember the waiter bringing out a tray with different kinds of fish on it, and I got to pick which one I wanted. I felt like a king. Fast forward to a few years ago, and my wife and I were driving through a small town. We saw a Red Lobster and decided to stop for dinner. I was excited to show her this fancy place from my childhood. We walked in, and I was immediately hit with the smell of stale seafood and cheap cleaning products. The decor was tacky, with fake fishing nets and plastic lobsters everywhere. The waiter came over, and I asked if they still did the thing where you could pick your fish. He looked at me like I was crazy and said, "No, we don't do that anymore." We ordered our food, and it was terrible. The fish was overcooked, and the biscuits were dry. I was so disappointed. As we were leaving, I noticed a sign that said, "Now hiring. No experience necessary." I realized that this place wasn't fancy at all. It was just a chain restaurant with mediocre food. I laughed and told my wife about how I used to think this place was so special. We both had a good laugh about it, and now it's a running joke between us. Whenever we see a Red Lobster, we say, "Hey, let's go to that fancy place."